Seen I'm 23 and the only way that people will listen to me is by locking myself to the pipework of a fueling station.
Are you seriously going to go there with the age? You're only 3 years younger than me, and I'll tell you exactly what's obscene. What's obscene is multi-millionaires with private jets funding protests like this, which screw over the working class. Can we please stop pretending that no one is listening? Every single politician, every single journalist, and pretty much every major business is talking about climate change. Can we please stop pretending like no one knows about this? Even the Hollywood celebrities in their private jets. And personally, I don't know about you guys, but I am sick to the back teeth. There's a lot of people out there who rely on fuel to be in their cars so that they can get to work so they can afford to pay their bills. So let's talk some numbers, shall we? Here is a list of all the countries with the highest CO2 emissions. The United Kingdom is not even in the top 7. It's actually number 18 on that list. But the most important part is this number here. This was our CO2 emissions in 2017, and this one is 2020. Our CO2 emissions have dropped since 2017. I wonder how China's CO2 emissions are. Oh, would you look at that? They've actually gone up since 2020, whilst everyone else's has gone down. I honestly cannot work out for the life of me what you lot are trying to do. All you're doing is making everyone else's lives difficult because you read an article on the internet somewhere and it has wound you up. And on the grand scheme of things, even if we were at net zero, it wouldn't make a dent when it comes to China, India and the United States. I mean, Boris Johnson has been banging the drum of getting to clean energy constantly. What more do you want? You can't do these things straight away. You cannot just abandon fossil fuels and go to green energy that isn't 100% efficient like solar and wind. In fact, if anything, these policies, thanks to Boris Johnson's wife constantly going in his ear about, have massively increased yours and my energy bills. Because newsflash, solar and wind isn't efficient. Hydroelectricity, however, and nuclear and tidal, massively efficient. They run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't have any problems. Sure, they're a bit expensive, but they are efficient and they work. Transitioning from fossil fuels takes time. I'm sorry, but you can't just do that straight away. And I'm all for it. I'm all for finding cleaner forms of energy. I'm all for keeping the environment safe and protected. I'm all for it. Who isn't for cleaner energy and cleaner air and cleaner environments? Because at the end of the day, we all know this. Our planet is finite. Its resources are finite. Fossil fuels are finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist and it needs correction. But I'm not in favour of immediately jumping from one end of the pitch to the other if it means screwing over the poorest in our society. Especially when we're not even a major polluter. If you want to do your activism, go and do it outside the PRC's embassy. That is what's obscene.